Hey there. In our last video, we solved inequations the easy way. Today, we'll get real. We'll do some fractions, decimals, and the most important thing of today's video is the negative number rule. We will try to cover that in our today's video. So, you'll get to know what is the negative number rule eventually when we go and do some problems here. Okay. So, first of all, we will do a very easy sum problem that is related to fractions. Here the problem is x over 2 plus 3 is greater than 7. We will solve similarly what we have done previously in our other videos and also in our previous classes, how we have solved equations. We will do it the same way. Here the intention will be, while solving any for any variable, the intention should be we have to send all these extra things to the right hand side. That is the constant, the coefficient of x, whatever is there, you have to make sure that everything else goes to the right hand side and only the variable should be left on the left hand side. Got it? So this is the simple way of solving. So first of all, this 3 goes that side, becomes negative, and x over 2 is greater than 7 minus 3, that is 4. X over 2 is greater than 4. X is greater than, here it is numerator, here it is denominator, it goes there and become numerator and get multiplied by 4. 4 2s are 8. So our answer is x is greater than 8. You can write it into any notation form, whatever is asked in our exam. We have covered writing the answer into various forms, various notations in our previous video. So you can check that if you have not done till now. Okay, moving ahead with our next problem. The next problem is negative 2x is greater than 8. What you will do here, since you have to remove this 2, this becomes negative x is greater than 8 over 2. Negative x is greater than 4. So here you can't find the value of negative x. So what you can do, you multiply both the sides by a negative sign and becomes minus into minus plus x is greater than, this becomes negative 4, right? So our answer should be x is greater than negative 4. No, this is wrong. Let's now discuss the negative number rule. What is negative number rule? So whenever you are multiplying an inequality by a negative sign, you need to flip this sign. Okay, what does it mean? I will show you here. So negative number rule says that you have to flip the sign whenever you are multiplying by negative number. So what till now what you have done here, till here, negative x is greater than 4. You are multiplying both the sides by a negative sign. So here what happens, negative into negative becomes positive and negative 4, right? So x is greater than, no, you have to flip it, x is less than negative 4. This is the answer. So the rule says that when you multiply or divide by a negative number, the inequality sign flips. It means whenever there is a less than sign, it becomes greater than. Whenever there is a greater than sign, it becomes less than, and less than equal to, greater than and equal to, similar. Okay, so you might be thinking why it is so weird. So now I'll tell you one thing here. I'll try to make you people understand in a very simple way. For example, 5 is what is the relationship between 5 and 10 when I'm using any of these symbols? Definitely you will say 5 is less than 10. If I multiply both the sides by negative sign, so negative 5 is less than negative 10. Is this correct? Is this right? No, because you all know that negative 5 is greater than negative 10, right? We have already learned that in integers. So this is wrong. But whenever we are doing negative 5, flip this sign and make that greater than negative 10. This becomes correct. Got it? So that's why whenever you are multiplying both the sides by a negative number, you have to flip the sign. It's very, 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 very important to solve these types of inequality problems. Got it? Okay. So this rule exists to keep the math consistent. So you need to remember. So what we can do now, we can do a couple of problems on this, and then I'll give you a couple of homework problems so that you will practice. First one, solve 4 minus 2x is less than or equal to 8. You can multiply by negative sign at the very first step, because you know that x is negative here. You can multiply by negative sign here itself, or at the end, whatever you like. But whenever you are multiplying, you should flip the sign. Whenever you are doing it, then only you flip the sign. Don't do it at different steps. So here, if I am multiplying by minus sign on both the sides, what will happen here? This becomes 2x. This plus 4 become minus. This becomes greater than or equal to, and plus becomes minus. So as you know how to solve this, 2x will be greater than or equal to minus 8 plus 4. Minus 8 plus 4. That is 2x is greater than or equal to negative 4. So x will be greater than or equal to minus 4 divided by 2 minus 2. So this is your answer. Got it? Great. Let's move on to the next problem. Solve 3 times 2 minus x is greater than 12. You can pause the video now and try to do the problem and check the answer. The sign should be correct. The important part is the sign here. Okay. So let's solve this. 3 2s are 6 minus 3x is greater than 12. Multiplying both the sides by a negative sign, this becomes 3x minus 6 greater than, no, multiplying means we have to change the sign, lesser than negative 12. Got it? Here 6 goes that side, become positive 6. 3x is less than negative 12 plus 6 is negative 6. 3 goes that side, become division, so x is less than negative 6 divided by is negative 2. So negative 2 is your, x is less than negative 2 is your answer. I hope you have got the correct answer. Now let's do some homework problems. I will give you 2 or 3 homework problems. You can do it at home and put your answers in the comment section so that I can check your answers. 2 is less than 5. This is plus sign. Second, 4 minus x is greater than or equal to 2. These are the 2 homework problems you need to do and put your answers in comment section. Got it. Okay, now you know the golden rule now. Divide or multiply by negative, flip the sign. So in the next video, we draw these on the number lines and then we handle word problems. So if you like the content, just like it, share it with your friends if you really care, and also subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in our next video. Till then, take care.